guys, this is Dr. Nettles. Welcome back to our leadership series. This is video number 2 in a series that we're going to have, and we're going to break down more bricks. And the last video I showed you guys were in front of this wall on purpose because it's analogous to a prison cell. And sometimes we can feel trapped and confined and just unable to escape because we have lack of leadership in our life, or we're not taking the proper motivation to become leaders ourselves. But today we're going to do, as an extension of this video series on leadership, we're going to break down some more bricks. We're going to set you free to step into your leadership role. Why do we want to cultivate leaders? Why do we want to raise up and nurture and train leaders? Because people follow them. And people are following the wrong leaders right now. We need to develop leaders that actually make a difference, that have altruistic methods and motives, and really have the right spirit in why they're doing what they're doing in their leadership capacity. And we can train and mentor you too. That's what this video series is all about. Today's a perfect day. We're outdoors again because there's distractions outdoors, and today it's actually kind of overcast. It looks kind of an ugly day. Well, that is how sometimes we find ourselves in places like that when we follow the wrong leaders, or we know we have this leadership within us trying to come out. We just don't have the ability, or we don't have the capacity or the vehicle to follow to bring it out. And again, that's what these videos are for. Is that hopefully you can resonate with something that you're going to hear today. We're going to go over leadership qualities, laws, if you will. Last time we talked about that leadership is discernible, because you can just discern leadership on people, because other people follow leaders even though they don't have a leadership title, because they can just sense that about them. They're drawn to them, like say a moth to your porch light or something like that. But we want to cultivate leadership in you, the people that are watching these videos, the people that are just looking for ways to grab a hold of some leadership qualities and bring it out of them. Because again, we talked about on the last video that there's 3 types of people. There's people that recognize their leadership qualities and they just naturally step into them. There's others that know they have it, they felt it in there, they just don't know how to get it out. And then there's others that just simply want no part of leadership. They're perfect following people, and we need those people too. So God bless them too. I'm talking to the first two, the people who understand that their leadership qualities, what they are, and then they're already stepping into it, and the people that, more importantly, that know they have it, they just need a little encouraging and coaching to get it out. That's who I'm really talking about. Well, today, on our second video, we're going to talk about another law of leadership that I've come to realize. And that is, leadership has a certain level of energy that rises to the equation at hand, or rises to the situation at hand. And that is, most of the time, it's high energy, it's positive energy, it's momentous energy. And the situation at hand will dictate how much of that energy a leader can reach down and pull to the surface to handle the task at hand. And we're going to talk about that because leaders have a certain level of energy. So whether it be in a board meeting or whether it be in a corporate situation, the leaders that manifest themselves, that come to the surface, bring a certain level of energy. And they can reach down within themselves and use that energy to motivate themselves. But other people are motivated by people and are drawn toward people that have a level of energy that they themselves do not possess. That's just a fact. So we want you to recognize that leadership has a level of energy. And on sports teams, for instance, especially during the playoffs, and we're getting close to the playoffs in the NFL right now, we're getting close. And we're going to find in about a month and a half when the Super Bowl comes that there's going to be leaders that are drawn to people, and people that are drawn to those leaders, especially in crunch time, when it may be less than 2 minutes left on the final drive in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. They look to those leaders to reach down deep when they're so tired and they've just left almost everything out on the playing field, that those leaders have the ability to reach down and pull out from just who knows where the ability, the energy to rally the troops on the sidelines to go out and just do whatever it takes to succeed and win that trophy. Also, people are drawn to those people that have the ability to do that. Well, everything we're going to talk about on these videos can come out of you too. It's just a matter of what it takes, because leaders find that energy that is perfectly congruent with the task at hand. which is what are we trying to accomplish? And leaders oftentimes, most of the time, step outside their own comfort zones, attached to something bigger than themselves, and that is where their leadership comes from. That is where that energy comes from. They are just simply compelled to go that extra mile, to lace up the shoes, tighten them tight, put the dark stuff under the eyes, the war paint, if you will, get their game face on and just go for broke 100% of the time outside their comfort level. Outside their comfort level, because only when you're operating outside your comfort zone is when real, true, deep down growth happens for you and for the people that are relying on you to step up and be a leader. If you know you've got it in you, you just haven't found a way to get it out, then connect to these videos. Keep an eye out for these videos, because that is exactly the point that I'm trying to get across to you guys, is that all of you were made leaders. Just watch these videos and let it manifest in you. Let it come to the surface, embrace it, and let's go for this. Because there's people out there right now that need us to be leaders. They need us to step up and step out for their benefit. Find it within you to embrace that, and let's go for it. God bless you guys. Pay attention to the next video. We'll see you soon. Merry Christmas.